Hello. I don't think anybody's here. I just started. Welcome, 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 anybody who comes into the live. Um, hey, B&B Reviews it. How you guys doing?
Search for Dave and Ava's Nursery Rhymes on Google Play and App Store.
One Little Finger, Part 2.
Hey, Kels. How's it going? I don't even know if I want to wait for more people to come in here. I kind of just want to just go into what's been going on. Like B&B Reviews it on your channel, on your live. You know, we were having a discussion about the coronavirus. And hey, Ariel. We were having a discussion about the coronavirus, and things are getting really scary out here. You know, see, good morning. Please excuse the children's music that's playing in the background. My daughter's home. She has a little cold. So, I'd rather her stay home. Oh, yeah, she's home. So a friend of mine, Ariel, the one that's in the chat, she actually sent me a link about somebody in Seattle, how at the post office where they only work with packages. Good morning, Frank. How they only work with packages and they contracted the coronavirus. It wasn't said that they traveled outside of the United States, but the fact that they work at the post office and they're dealing with packages that are from international sources, they contracted the coronavirus. And, you know, when I found that out, I said, you know, I'm definitely going to still wear my mask at work. I'm at the point where I really do not care who gets offended by me wearing my mask, because it's getting crazy out here. Like, I work in a area that has predominantly Asian people. I'm not saying, oh, be scared of all Asian people. I'm not saying that, but there's a lot of Asian people here that frequently travel, you know, back and forth back home for like different holidays. The most recent holiday was the Chinese New Year, and I honestly feel like that was the main cause of all of this going on, because it's like right after their New Year, people were coming back to the States and other countries, you know, and I'm pretty sure that's the home country. So, you know, they do it big out there. And I feel like from that festival, that's when everyone started getting sick. And then when everybody started returning back to the countries that they now live, you know, now they're sick all of a sudden and they're spreading it. It's spreading like wildfire, you know. And recently this morning, I was informed again by another article where now in Manhattan, New York, a 30-something-year-old woman has contracted the coronavirus, and she's traveled to, I believe, Iran or Iraq, but she's in the Middle East. So now it's traveled to the Middle East. So now we have to worry about people who's traveling over there. Like, this is getting like insanely crazy. Like, I'm out of work for the next 2 days because of my daughter, but I really just don't want to go back to work. I really want to stay in my house. I don't want to be around anybody. People are nasty. They cough in the air, hawk spit, you know, do all kinds of things. I'm grateful that I do have a vehicle now, because prior to me having a vehicle, I had to take the train and the bus, and to be in such a secluded area where, you know, germs is, you know, being spread, you know, the air in the bus and the train is being recycled, you know, we're all breathing in the same thing. For those who live in New York, I'm pretty sure you can attest to anytime you got on a train around rush hour, around 3, 4, 5 o'clock, the smell of all the sweat, like the air just smells disgusting, especially during the summertime. It smells like you walked into a gym locker room or something. Like it smells horrendous because you're breathing in the recycled air and all the germs. So can you imagine now the thousands upon thousands of people who take the train every day and the bus every day? People cough and um, touch on the poles and all kind of stuff, and it's just too much. And it's like even in cabs, like, do you even want to take a cab? You don't know who was in that cab behind you, before you. You know what I'm saying? So, hello, Vern. Thank you for coming in my live. Ariel, seriously, like they really need to close the post office down. Like seriously, right now is not the time. It's not the time. Also, it was a video that surfaced. It's not coronavirus related, but who knows? You ever go to like the hot bar area, like at Whole Foods or Publix, where they're they have like the hot soups, almost like a buffet style food that you can get, but it's supposed to be, good. There was a man dipping the ladle that comes in the soup. Instead of him pouring it in his own personal cup, he was putting it straight to his lips like he was home in his kitchen. Okay, putting the ladle up from the soup and putting it to his lips and drinking it and putting it back in and having him a good old time in front of everybody. Who's to say how long he has been doing that? And like nobody stopped him. I mean, who knows what happened after the clip of the person who was recording him do it, but it's just like, oh my God. Imagine if that person was sick, so I'm like, okay, now I definitely got to stay away from that. And I personally like eating soup and stuff from those kind of things, especially when they first open in the morning, and in the clip, it looked like hardly anybody was in there. So he done started giving everybody his cooties early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Sales Lady Boss Up, good morning. Welcome to my live. Please, everybody, make sure you thumbs up the live. Yeah, so you guys, I really don't know what to do. I'm very nervous. Very scared for myself and my family and my friends at work that have to be around people, especially in the post office. We deal with packages from all over the world, and the fact to learn that it's in the Middle East that this person caught it from, it's scary. It really is. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't want to go back to work. I'm so serious. Like, you guys know how I feel about my job anyway, but to me, this is not worth it. I have coworkers that are Asian. In my particular station, I would say you have maybe 5 or 6 Caucasian people. And the majority is made up of either African American, Caribbean, or Asian. And the Asian people are from China. It's only one person that's from Korea. And, they're coming to work every day, but they have family members that may have traveled back home, to China and, or go to, Chinese restaurants. And, those people may have traveled back and forth. It's just so much stuff going on. It's like, I don't know what to do. And you guys know that I love, 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 love Asian food. I do hot pots and Korean mukbangs and all this other kind of stuff. I'm staying away from Asian food. Like, I'm so scared. Like, it's real. And it's like, how do we protect ourselves in this time where we're forced to be around one another? We have to work, we have to pay rent and bills and all this kind of stuff. It's very close to home working in Flushing, and even in Manhattan, that's right there. And then for you, that's really right there, Ariel. Like, it's crazy. Even for Vern said it was in Ithaca, New York. A student who came back from China went back to college, and they had it. It's crazy. It's so crazy. I don't know what to do, you guys. I'm trying to be positive and um, pray, but I feel like, you know, it's hard to be positive when it's something so scary and negative. And then I don't know. This I feel like it's a pandemic. I feel like it is one. I feel like it's just like when Ebola came out a few years ago. I feel like it's like when the swine flu and the bird flu came out. Um, it's so much scarier for me now that I have a child. You know, before when it was just me, and especially when my mom was alive, I'm living under her roof. You know, I didn't have to really worry about, you know, really doing anything. I could stay home if I wanted to. But now I'm like adults. I have to go to work. I have to. And now I have a child to raise. So I have to do what I need to do, you know? Gabelina, good morning. Thank you for joining the live. Vern said there are 8 people self-quarantined. So they say. And what is the self-quarantine? What is that going to do? What is that supposed to do when you quarantine yourself? So you're just spreading it to the people that's in your house. You're not getting any treatment because it's not like a regular cold. Like eventually it messes with your respiratory system. You know, what are you to do? You just stay in the house and die. And then in China, the videos that they have where they're actually welding, they're welding people inside their apartment buildings. You know what I'm saying? Like this is crazy to see something like this happen, and then for the Chinese government to allow these things to happen to their own people. You know, a lot of countries look up to China and how they look up to their people, you know, and how they work together, and to see how they're treating each other is pretty sad, you know. Good morning, Angie. Vern said it's a depopulation, which is crazy because, you know, recently, I would say not so recently, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. That's still pretty recent. Remember before in China, you could only have 2 kids. And if you already had a boy, then that's pretty much it, because the probability of having a girl was so high. You know, people were actually, you know, giving their babies to orphanages, or, you know, doing the worst to get rid of the kid. And they were like, oh, you know, you guys can have more children now. And then it was a rise in the women that were in their like late 50s and 60s trying to have another baby because they only had that one baby, you know, or they had the 2. So now they were trying to have more kids.
Down in the jungle.
Get that out your mouth. Okay? That's not nice. Burn, I don't think that we're being told the entire truth. I watch other tea pages, if that's what you want to call them, but the ones that are like pretty informative, that do their research, like Lovely Tea. And there are other people who are risking their lives to try to give us this kind of information, you know, and I've been doing my own research, and it's bad over there. That's why I really feel like it's so bad, because America's so quick to tell our business to the world and what's going on over here, but they're not quick enough to, you know, give us the proper information that we need. Whereas other countries, they get a picture of how it is here in America, you know, but when it comes to, you know, other countries, they don't show us the same thing. China is very private, you know, they're a very prideful country. That's why I'm so surprised they're treating their own people this way. And it's like they are treating their people so bad, like so far as with the what are these things called? I forgot what this thing is called. It's like a hold on. Bless you. A drone. I'm trying to think of what it is. The drones. They have the drones that are going around, and the government has these drones that are going around and saying, "Hey, what are you doing outside? Go put your mask back on. Go back inside." And then it's like people who do have the virus, they're telling them to go to hospitals, and the hospitals are full. And, you know, you have a person that's on oxygen that's pretty much dying and just die right there in front of everybody, you know, and everybody has on masks, and then they're building these houses out of these hospitals out of nowhere. And these hospitals literally look like jails. They look like FEMA camps, but they also look like jails. And kind of makes you go back to the whole conspiracy theory where they were saying how FEMA and the Walmarts have some kind of thing going on where, like, you see these big, massive, like, tanks with these huge tubs and stuff that's being, like, spread out because supposedly they're expecting a pandemic and they're just going to throw the bodies in those tanks and stuff. It's ridiculous. And it's like, you know, what's in the dark always comes to light. And it's like the fact that the powers that be with the humans in this world are allowing things to play out in such a way. It's ridiculous. Hey, Rissa, good morning. Sales lady, it's hard to disinfect everything, you know? It's really hard. Excuse me. Miss, get down from there, okay? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's hard to disinfect everything, you know? Especially when you work outside of your home. Did you hear some of the tests have been compromised? No, I haven't heard that. What I've heard is pretty much when they're doing these scans before they leave, I mean, the virus can stay in you. So, of course, they're not going to show any signs of being sick, you know, and they're using the same test on each person. So they're helping spread it to everybody's forehead. And then like when we was talking at B&B's live, I'm not an avid plane taker. You know, I'm still fairly new to taking planes. I've only been on 4, I believe. One going to and from somewhere, and no, I've been on 6, and then another trip I had to take 2 connecting flights. So that was 4 different planes that I was on that one trip. So I've been on a plane 6 times, and I've gotten sick because they just recycle the air. First of all, that plane that I had to get on to come back from one of my trips, it was delayed. So by the time it got there, they want to keep on schedule. So they're just gonna rush you right on a plane. They didn't disinfect or clean anything. You know, so we're sitting there breathing in all the air. There you go. Did I see the president's face during the corona update? He looked worried. No, I don't watch anything with him because he's a joke. He doesn't know how to run a country. He doesn't even know how to run his own finances. And he always looks stupid. So him looking worried isn't like a big thing. I mean, why would he be worried? He is the quote unquote president. So he's going to be safe and down somewhere where nothing can happen to him and his family. Who cares? Sales lady, is very hard to find mask. If I go on Amazon right now and I type in surgical disposable mask, you can get a 10-pack for $20, right? You can get a 3-ply disposable mask, 25 count for $57.90. I can also get a box of 50 for $80. Okay? This is getting real out here. 100 mask, $89.99. This is ridiculous. This is getting horrible. I have some masks from when I was pregnant at the hospital. You know, they always have a thing of masks. And I had got them because when I gave birth, my daughter's paternal grandmother had a cold. So I was like, you know, if she comes over to see the baby, she can have a mask on. And we still got them. But it's ridiculous. But if you can get them, if you can spare the expense, but they have a 50 right here. I see 3-ply, $22 for 50. If you see stuff like that, buy it. Right, Vern. He always look like that. Dumb.
Click here to continue watching our videos right now. See you soon.
Really? Where you're from? I haven't heard of that up here. Good morning, Kingdom Boy. Yeah, kids carry a lot of germs. That's why I wanted her to stay home because she's sick. You know, if somebody else at the daycare is sick, you know, it's just gonna get worse. They're just coughing and sharing germs, and she's at the stage where I call her picking her nose, so that's even worse. Bless you. You know, she's sneezing and stuff now. So, good morning, buddy. How you doing?
Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni.
I'm not promoting my other channel, but if you go to my other channel, D Diets, I have been a prepper for over 20 years. And I show that. I show what I have in my prep if that could be helpful for anybody. Well, buddy, drop the link. Drop the link. I honestly feel like every time it's some kind of pandemic, people rush out to the grocery store and buy up stuff. You should have stuff now. You should have candles now. You should have portable stoves that use like gas cartridges. That way, you know, you don't have to worry about electricity. You should have water stacked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have these things already so that you can survive. Sanitary napkins, formula, Pampers, medicine. You should have all of this stuff now. You should have a chest with all of these things in it now. You should also have money out now because who knows what's going to happen electronically. And money is really going to be real valuable, you know, for who can buy certain things and who can't. You know, a lot of people rely on their cards. Girl, I'm not opening everything. Here. You want to eat these? You can eat these. You want to play with this? Girl. P&Q Grime. Welcome to the live. So, lady, they're very expensive for no reasons. And they're hacking up the prices because they're a high commodity. That's the same thing like B-Love sauce. Everybody wanted B-Love sauce who couldn't get it for $25. You go look for B-Love sauce. A third party is selling it on Amazon for $80. Are you kidding me? For some seasonings? I am mom.
Pay once and watch forever. No in-app purchases. No advertising. Kids-friendly and safe.
Yeah, face masks don't cost that much
Download today.
at all, but it's just because it's a high commodity right now. When you go to the hospital, you go to the emergency room, they like how they have the Purell sanitation stations. They also have the masks, the surgical masks for you to take them. You go to the hospital now, they're not there now. They are not there. Vern, I said I'm ordering a whole hazmat suit for everybody in the family, even the cats. I'm getting hazmat suits for everybody and the cats. For real. It's crazy. P&Q, I don't think it's going to be hard for medical professionals to get them because they automatically get them. They automatically have a supplier that strictly gives to the hospitals and stuff like that. You see? Because everybody buying stuff now. And you can go to 99-cent store, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Deals, whatever it's called. 99-cent and above, 5 below, whatever. Get you some peroxide, bandages, iodine, everything. Everything. If you got asthma, diabetes, you got to try to get some kind of medication. Buddy, those jelly beans were so nasty. Oh my goodness, they were so disgusting. I really did not want to play that game no more. I was done. Yes, you need a survival kit. You truly do. You truly do.
Hi kids, in every video I am hiding an object.
Buddy said don't feel obligated to press the red button. I really mean that.
Write your answers in the comments.
Good morning, Tati. Welcome to my live. He said, girl, ain't nothing wrong with the $1 barbecue sauce at Aldi's. Man. Yes, bro. I'm getting some hazmat suits for my cats. They gotta be safe too. That's family.
This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had rose straight, and this little piggy had none. And
Buddy, I'm gonna deliver the mail in my hazmat suit. I'm gonna drive to work, rack my route, pull down, and drive and deliver my mail in my hazmat suit. And then when I come home, I'm gonna have one of those them steam columns to disinfect me while I take it off. And then come in the house.
this little piggy sang a song. This little piggy watered flowers.
For real.
This little piggy had a call. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home.
But seriously, you gotta stay prayed up, and you also gotta have yourself a survival kit. Think of it as if it's the Walking Dead out here. All the stuff you say, oh, I would have this, I would do this, I'll do that. Yeah, you need to do that. You need to have that already. You need to have you a trunk with some stuff in. If you have a house, that's even better. You could pretty much have a whole little bunker, especially if you have a basement. But you know, for those of us who live in an apartment, you gotta have what you need to have. Have some seeds, some soil. Pretty much everybody gonna have to turn kind of vegan if you can't go out and get what you need to get. Grow your own soy, strawberries, watermelons, whatever you want to grow. You're gonna have to get your own stuff.
This little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home.
Whereas I don't believe that at all. What are you doing? Why are you touching the cat water? That's nasty. That's like cat. Don't touch the cat water. That's for the cats. Okay?
Farm animals trained hard work.
Kirill said her mom said Trump face looked funny as well. He's an idiot. He don't know what to do. Get out of your mouth.
We're going to learn about
That's dirty.
animals that live on a farm. Let's take
Here.
Dave and Ava's Animal Farm.
I don't want him either. Thank
Here
you.
we go. Chicken. Cat.
Hey, you guys, I just want to come up here and like kind of like vent about that because I honestly feel like
Dog.
I'm not saying, oh, it's the end of the days or nothing like that, but I'm just saying like you need to be aware of your surroundings and what's going on. Make sure that you are properly informed about what's going on. Don't allow certain medias to dumb down the situation and make it seem like it's nothing. Like you should have your antennas up because it's something going on. You know what I'm saying? This isn't something to be taken lightly. You know, people getting the flu shot and still dying from the flu. It doesn't make any sense. Humans, man cannot predict what viruses is going to be out. There's no reason to take the flu shot to protect you from one when you can still catch another version of it. Our bodies do not know how to protect themselves because we keep getting all kind of vaccines. You know,
Baby chicken.
if I compare my immunization card to my daughter's,
What?
I didn't get half the shots that she got. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was pregnant, they tried to give me the whooping cough shot. My daughter wasn't even born yet. So it makes sense. You know?
16 hours a day.
You guys just have to be out there and be diligent in the way that you move and focus. Tati said his lips get on my nerves. Girl, what lips? What lips you talking about?
Baby cat is called a kitten.
Buddy says, okay, I put it on Buddy's community tab. So if anybody's interested, they can take a look at what I have in my prep. So you guys make sure you go over there and do that. Like I said, make sure you guys are going to your local 99-cent store or whatever to get what you need to get if you don't have it. You know, you should have water. You should have canned goods. You should have, you know, medicines so far as aspirin, Advil, topical ointments, triple antibiotic ointments, and your antiseptics and all that kind of stuff. Toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorants, sanitary napkins, supplies for your baby. You need to have that. Everything's at the tip of your fingers right now. People are still ordering stuff from online. Let me tell you, every time I come to work and I come inside, I have my mask with me. I have my gloves. I put my gloves on before I walk in the door, and I get my parcels together, and I have Lysol spray. I spray them down. I get looked at because I don't know how long this virus travels on the top of. Sabrina. Ooh, I'm gonna tell your daddy being bad. I don't know how long the virus travels on inanimate objects, so you don't know. You don't know what's on these postal airplanes. You don't know what even if I don't have any international packages, somebody else does in the station, and it was around it when it was at the plant. Well, somebody could have went on vacation and came back, and they're coughing at the plant, and now it's on my stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to think about. Even people who take the bus and the train, you're breathing in recycled air. On the planes, recycled air. You don't know who was in the cab before you. You don't even know where your cab driver been. And the cabs are not like how they were back in the day, where they had that plastic guard where the driver's on that side, and you had to put the money through that little window on the side, on the passenger side. It's not even like that anymore. It's out in the open. Sabrina, stop playing the cat water. They said that we're not getting any more packages from there, right? But every day, we have international packages from Korea. We still get some packages from China Post, and that's a lot of Wish items. And you guys know it takes a long time when you buy something from Wish. If I order something today, I'm probably getting it in within a month's time. And a lot of the time, half the time, it's because of the processing over there. So it's spending the majority of the time in China, and we don't know exactly where it's coming from. And I'm getting international stuff from India, Russia, Australia. That whole side of the world, people frequently travel back and forth. Just like on this side, we're more frequently to go to South America and Canada and Hawaii. They're more frequently to go to Australia, Asia, India, that whole little area. And it's like, this is where it's coming from, Buddy says, stock up on water, and remember, you can always purify your water. 1 gallon of water to 1/8 of a teaspoon of bleach. Regular bleach, not scented, not thick, regular bleach. Buddy, what's thick regular bleach? How do you tell the difference? Sabrina. Rissa, it is scary. It's very scary. I'm not trying to what you say, fearmonger anyone. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just, letting you guys know what I know, and you guys can let me know what you know. We need to inform each other about what's going on. Vern said they say masks may increase your risk via the Surgeon General. What I heard about having the mask on, they're saying that if you were to inhale it, the mask is going to trap it inside, so you're going to keep inhaling it. My thing is, if you already inhaled it, you inhaled it. It ain't like you're going to exhale it and get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? And like somebody else had pointed out, a lot of people aren't getting the virus because of lack of mask, because they have the mask on. They're getting it through their eyes. But he said they have thicker bleaches that pour without spilling or spraying. You want the regular bleach. Vern said we done. No, we are not done. But he said, you're not fear-mongering. This is reality right now. Yeah, it is. It is. You have to be really careful. I'm the type of person, before all of this, people cough in my direction. I get really pissed off. I ain't gonna lie. You want to talk about the New York attitude? Oh, yes. You're getting it because you're nasty. Okay? For coughing like that. There's a certain way they teach us how to cough. There's no reason your hand should be in a fist in front of your mouth, like you holding a microphone and you coughing. What is that blocking? Because I can feel every bit of the air and germs that you're coughing. Some people don't even know how to cover their mouth fully. You know what I'm saying? What's so hard about coughing in the corner of your arm, or sneezing in the corner of your arm, or taking your shirt and putting it over your mouth and coughing inside, or putting it over your nose, putting your t-shirt up all the way up to your nose and coughing? Keep your germs to yourself. Have you ever seen a sneeze? Especially magnified. You know how far a sneeze goes? And if somebody's just la 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 walking by, all into your germs, inhaling it. To let them have their mouth full open and laughing, it's a wrap. I can't with this little girl. She's actually playing in the cat water bowl. And there's cat water everywhere. Girl, you are so right. They damn sure don't. They damn sure don't. And then they get the spitting. Oh my God, the worst thing is called snot rockets. When they take one side of the nostril and they blow out all of the snot. Oh, I hate that. And I see that a lot in the area that I work by a certain group of people. Let me tell you, they do that a lot. A lot. It's so disgusting. So disgusting. And they spit. And it's like, they don't even look around to make sure nobody's walking, coming up next to them. They don't even have the decency to spit towards the street or go to the street and spit right there. They'll just spit right there on the sidewalk and they don't even look. Yes, very ill. Excuse me. What are you doing? Why did you do that? Rena. You're being very bad. You're supposed to be sick. Give me this. Have a seat. You have to take your socks off. Now your feet are wet. Are you crying? feet are soaking wet. Your butt wet too? Huh? I'll be right back, guys. I have to change this girl. Be right back. Why you didn't tell mommy? Please, don't tell mommy. You can use the potty. You big girl. Yeah, big girl. You supposed to use potty.
Please. What the wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, yeah.
Like, turn it on and you gonna watch it? Maybe the girl. Yes. You watch Cocomelon? Okay, sit down. I'm back. Okay. Right, you're supposed to be sick. I was saying that, like, if I compare my immunization card to my daughter's, she has so many different shots and stuff that she's taken and these different vaccines. And I'm like, what is this? And then some people, correlate vaccines with autism and stuff like that. But it's like nowadays, autism is so highly diagnosed. And then a lot of times when your kid isn't speaking fast enough how they feel they should be, they're quick to diagnose them and all this other kind of crap as well. So I have to I have to clean up this water. She took the cat food, put it in the water, and was stirring it up. And then with her fake dishes, she was washing them. I miss those days too. Those was the good stay-at-home days. Stay-home mommy. Yes. At our job, me and Ariel work at the post office. You guys see Ariel in my videos. Her name is True Beauty. You'll see us go to Costco's and stuff like that together. That's who this is. Yeah, the mail touches so many mail packages. It touches so many hands before it gets to us. You know, when you put that letter into that blue box, the truck comes and picks it up. They also go to other stations, other blue boxes, put mail into those. You know, you don't know the people who touched those envelopes, licked. People still lick envelopes, okay? So you gotta remember that as well. They're licking that envelope closed, you know, it's mixing with other mail, and then it goes to the plant. It gets dumped into mixed with people mail from other, you could say, provinces of around New York, and then it all gets sent to a big plant where it's sorted and distributed to where it's going to go around the country, and then that mail gets to the station where it's mixed with other mail, other packages, and all kind of BS. And then it finally gets to my route, and then now I have to come into work. I'm all sterile. I come to work and now I have to touch my. I wear gloves all the time. Y'all see me wear gloves. I got different color gloves, latex disposable gloves that I wear all the time. And I rack my route. I pull down, but then sometimes letters touch your face. You know, things fall down. Packages are big. They fall on you. Like it's crazy. You know, and then you got to deliver it to customers, and then you know, customers, you don't know what they got. And let me tell you, I'm very big on personal space, and it's a lot of times I'll come to a customer's door and they'll come out while I'm fingering the mail to give it to them, and they're so close to me, and I'll back up, and then they'll move forward, and then I'll end up going down like a step, and they'll look at me like, what is her problem? You're too close. You're too close, man. That's the problem. I don't want to smell your coffee breath, okay? I don't want to smell it. So you got to deal with that. You don't know these people. You don't know where they've been. My job is just to deliver you your mail and your package and finish my route within a certain amount of time so that I can hopefully take a break to myself and then jump on one of y'all lives and have some fun, you know, and then grow my channel and then come home to my family, you know? It's ridiculous. Yeah, we have every right to be concerned. We really do. But he says, think about it. People lick their envelopes. Who knows what's on those things? Exactly. Licking envelopes. I haven't licked the envelope since I was a kid. And even then I was like, Ma, this tastes disgusting. So she never licked it. Then she'll lick her finger, or she'll take paper towel, dip it in some water. You do the whole shape of the edge of the envelope, that little V, droop, droop, close it. And then after you close it, you put some Scotch tape over it, because even back then, my mother knew people break into, try to steal your mail and stuff like that. So you can do that. They're not saying anything about the post office publicly. And it's funny, when I made my video about how coronavirus has hit New York, I was talking about Vern's situation. But then I was talking about my own personal concerns with the post office, and everybody was looking at me like I was crazy at my station, or like I was being racist maybe or something, because like I told you, my station is only like 5 Caucasian people, and it's predominantly either African American, Caribbean, or Chinese Asian. And it's like the people that I talked to that are Asian, they kind of was giving me the side eye. But I've wore a mask before when I was just regular sick, because it was so dirty in the front of the post office when I was on light duty, that I end up getting sick from breathing in all the dust. So I started wearing a mask. So it shouldn't be nothing new. And it's like in their culture, when they're sick, they throw on a mask ASAP. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. But you could tell that they felt some kind of way about it. And as of recently, I should have taken pictures, because I was going to do a video on this. They put up 2 signs. The last time I was at work on Saturday, they put up 2 signs next to the time clock. And it was like, oh, how to tell if someone has coronavirus. I'm like, why are you telling us this? What's the tea? Like, what's going on? You know, I was telling one of the supervisors when I was wearing my mask, like, listen, we get packages from all over. You don't know what's on what. And the way he was looking at me was like, is she serious? And he even said, oh, but we're not getting packages from there anymore. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you, we still get mail from China. We get China Post as wish packages, them small packages. We still get them. We still get them, y'all. We are still getting them. Who knows where they're from? What's the other place that comes from China? I think it's AliMay or AliExpress or something like that. That's from China. We still get that too. We still get that. We get Australian Post. We get Korean Post almost every day. And there are people who are in Korea who was vacationing in China who went back home and they have it. And they're not really talking about that, are they? And we still get Korea Post every day. This is why the stocks have went down so bad. I'm telling y'all, take some of y'all money out the bank because money is going to be a huge thing. Actual dollar bills are going to be a big thing when if you have all your money in these banks and these banks shut down. Good morning, 1323. Welcome to my live. But as I was saying, in the post office, they had those signs up, and then we also have our own union app, and they've said something about it, but not really. You know, it's because they don't want to fearmonger people, but no, keep it a stack with me. Let me know what's going on. We need to know what's going on. Listen, y'all want us to push the mail? Mail gonna get pushed regardless. The mail is going to get pushed regardless. You think they're not going to have us come in? If they had to shut down a post office, what they would do is they would send it to another station. And then we would have to just rack it from there and do it. Or it would pile up and then it will be on some, they would come up with something where it'll be an all-day mail delivery. People got to do double shifts. People money hungry. They'll do it. They'll come in and work from 8 to 8 or 7 to 10. They would do it. Delivering mail. You rack, pull down, leave and go do it. The next person right after you leave, rack and pull down. They go to do the mail that you already just started. And by the time that first person finished, they come back and rack and pull down the rest of the mail again and do it again. They'll find a way. Mail will always be delivered. The problem is they don't want to pay that money. I'm trying to look for an article. I can't find it right now. An article. Let me see something. I can't find it. It was an article that I had for the post office, but I don't see it. Yes, everything is made in China. That's been the biggest joke for a while. Anything that you pick up is made in China. Even the most expensive makeup that you buy is made in China because it's cheaper to make it there. But supposedly you make sure you have the best ingredients and all this other jazz or whatever. Everything is made in China. Look around your house and look how many things say made in China. Right now, I have my remote for my Samsung TV. Everybody knows Samsung is a Korean company. But if you look at the very top of my remote, what does it say? Made in China. Okay. I'm pretty sure all the Samsung phones are made in China as well. Everybody's iPhone is made in China. You can't hardly see anything that's in America that says made in the USA. I have this new thing called Brain Quest. It's for ages 2 to 3. It's like 350 questions to build your toddler's word skills, right? Look around the box. On the bottom, it says printed in China. You know, come on now. It's ridiculous. I have this mirror. It say that it was designed in Simple Human in Torrance, California, but it was assembled in China. It's crazy. I see you. What are you doing? I caught you. Caught you. What are you doing? Why are you running around? You're supposed to be laying down. You don't feel good, right? Get that out your mouth, Sabrina. Girl, please. My ears and everybody else's ears. This girl's crazy screaming. All right, buddy. Have a good day. Thank you for coming by. Make sure you guys check her link so you know how to prep. Oh, other than that, guys, things with me have been pretty good. It's just this is weighing heavy on me because this is something that's very weird, very real. It's not like this is something. This is not something that's going on solely in a totally different country on the other side of the world. You know, this is something that's actually happening now. You know, so that was like weighing heavy on me. I couldn't take it. I had to express how I feel about it, especially somebody who's closely can deal with these kind of situations. Shh, Judy. I'm gonna beat you up, girl. And beat you up? Yeah. Shh. Shh. Come tell me. Shh. Girl, what they need to have the post office. Girl, what? They need to have the post office well informed. Yeah, they do. They don't care. They do what they want to do. They do what they feel is in. Everybody's doing what they feel is in their best monetary interest. They're not caring about the people or the workers. They don't care at all. So it's very unfortunate what's going on. Like I said, try to be prayed up. Just try to, be aware of what's going on. Keep up to date with the latest news of what's going on. Keep your hand sanitizer, Lysol wipes, Lysol spray handy. Get your mask while you can. Like I said, I just seen some that was like $22 for 50, whereas some other ones for 50 they're charging $60. So, try to get what you can. But here's the thing, though. I want to know where these masks coming from. That's the problem. They don't say where they're coming from. I don't want no mask that's coming from China. You see, it takes so long to come. Why it take so long to come? Where is it coming from? All right, this says shipping from USA. And they also have masks for kids, but they're like, you have to wash them. Let me see if they have a disposable, surgical disposable face mask for kids. Yeah, I have one. I see one. It say that it's from a third party for ages 4 to 12. It doesn't say where it's from. It has like Mickey Mouse and stuff all over it. And you only get 10 masks. Only 10 masks that you get in this. And it's $45. $45. $45. This is insane. Other than that, how's everybody doing today? With that aside, Tati, what's going on? Burn, what you doing? Rissa, any challenges? What's up, sis? What's going on? 1323, what y'all doing? B&B said, watching that nasty man eating from the Whole Foods hot bar. You see that? Tell me, oh my gosh. When I seen that, what's crazy is, I don't know if this is Darlene or John or both, but when we were at Whole Foods on Sunday, we go Sunday? No, Saturday. We go Saturday? I don't remember. But when we went, right, I was like, yeah, I got food from this area before. It was really good. And we were there at like 10 o'clock in the morning. So it even had breakfast. It had chicken sausage and stuff and bacon and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh, we should get something. You know, I like soup. I'm like, let me get a soup. But it was a guy that was standing there. It seemed like he was hogging the whole area. Like he didn't want me over there or something. So I just said, whatever. I don't care. I didn't come there for that anyway. I came there to get ingredients. But it's what is it, Arissa? The Kool-Aid pie. But I didn't do the Kool-Aid pie, y'all. I did the Crystal Light version. Okay. So I'm there to get the ingredients for that there and buy a little things here and there because you know they have Whole Foods is with Amazon Prime. So I'm buying a few things there. And that same day, oh no, it was yesterday. Devin shows me, he's like, yo, remember you wanted to buy some soup? I'm like, yeah. He was like, I don't think you're going to ever want to buy soup from any of those kind of places ever again. And I'm like, why? And he showed me the video last night. I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, this is disgusting. Like, it was a comedian that was like giving commentary on it. And it was like a lady that was like just walking past. And I'm like, how are you as a consumer not like, sir, what the hell are you doing? Where's security? Where's the manager? Because that's what I would have been like. I'd have been like, are you kidding me? You're so nasty. I'll let everybody know. You want to be out in the open eating soup like you home? I'm a draw the attention that you deserve. You know what I'm saying? And make sure they throw the whole soup out. Like that was so disgusting to me. Tati said I'm ready for the next challenge. Y'all, should we include Tati in our next challenge? Because y'all know Tati don't pay attention. This is Tati. She's from the last two challenges we did with the Miracle Berry and the Jelly Bean one. Well, she came late too. Okay. 1323. So they just listening and trying to stay updated. Yeah, just stay safe, guys. Get your latex gloves. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have water, canned goods, some good old sardines. I like me some sardines, y'all. Some sardines, and you know, just stay prayed up, stay safe. You know, like I said, I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm just trying to, you know, keep you informed of what I know. You know. All right, both of y'all listening. Okay. How will you be able to wash them if it's a pandemic? The water may be off limits. I don't remember what I said. How will you be able to wash off what? Never again will I eat. Never again will I eat from those places, even buffets. I'm just like, y'all really ruined it for me. There's a place in Queens, in College Point. It's an Asian buffet, but it's like some upscale kind of buffet. It's real nice in there. It's all white walls, white couches, white tables. The floor is white. Like everything is like real clean and like fancy. Like, you know, they have an area where they have Chinese cuisine, the way that they cook certain things, their type of like seafood boil kind of ways that they cook things. They have exotic stuff like snails, and you know, they're like their kind of food where their culture food, like the chicken feet, how they cook them, and different stuff, different, body parts that we don't typically eat in America. And they smell good. I won't eat them, but they smell good the way that they prepare them. And, they have different soups and snow crab legs and crawfish. And they even have fries and mini burgers. They have the pecan duck. They have bao buns that you put them in. They have a chef doing sushi all kind. You got your basic California roll to like, with the fish eggs on it. Like they do it up there. And then they got the dessert side with, oh wait, back over to the other side, they're like grilling like the meats for you and duck and not duck, squid, lobster and shrimp and all that stuff. And then the other side, they have desserts. They make crepes. They have ice cream and desserts and like little cakes. And they have a chocolate fountain and cotton candy. And that's one of my favorite places. After I go to Spa Castle, I go there. I took my mom there. My mom hated how everybody was looking at us. And it was funny because my mom is very blunt, And like I said, we were like in a room full of salt. We was like a spot of pepper in a bowl. You know what I'm saying? But, I took my daughter there when she was real, real young. Not now. I don't even want to go to Spa Castle. I love Spa Castle. Everybody who know me know that. I don't even want to go to Spa Castle because I'm scared. At Spa Castle, if you don't know what that is, it's a lot of these spas that are built that are trying to be more like stick more true to the Asian culture of things. It's not like just a spa where you'll get a massage and a facial. Not that kind. That's like an American version. A spa really is when you go there, take a shower, you get undressed. They have an area that's just for the men and just for the women, and you're completely nude. They have different kind of baths there. They also have a woman there that she'll do a body scrub for you. They have toothbrushes there. They're already prepackaged with toothpaste. They offer bars of soap. They offer rags, towels, body wash, shampoo, conditioner. They even have 2 saunas in there. They give you towels. They have a dry sauna that's like wood based, and then they also have the one that's steam. They have a cold pool and a cold shower that you can pull a string and water fall on you, like when you get out of the sauna. They have a lot of stuff there. And I can't go to that. And then when you go upstairs, they have like a big buffet area that's there. And you can get American food like burgers and fries. You can also get crepes there too and ice cream and stuff. And then you go upstairs and then it's outside and you have fun out there. That's when the men and women can mingle. They also have other saunas there. They even have one that's full of like snow. It's crazy. And good morning, Terry in Circles. Good morning. Thank you for joining my live. And upstairs they have like different kind of like pools. So you have a pool. Pretty much it's like the pools that's downstairs in the nude area. But when you come inside, you get to like lean back and relax. And they have these jets that come out and massage you. So it's pretty like a big jacuzzi, but the bubbles come out in different areas to kind of like massage you underneath the water. And they even have some that pour down on your shoulders to massage your shoulders. That's fun. It's fun to be there. Now I can't go there for a long time. All walks of life go there. I can't even go there. Can't go to the buffet. Can't go there. It's just work and at home. And it's like, even when I come home, I can't even hug my daughter when I come home. Like, before I come home, hug my daughter. Da, 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 da. Now I come home, I gotta make sure that I take a shower. I get undressed. I take a shower and disinfect myself before I touch my daughter, because I don't know what's on me, because I'm holding the mail with my hoodie on. You guys see how I dress. So how am I gonna hug my daughter like that? And even when she comes from the babysitter, I tell my fiance, hey, She was just around them other kids. Everybody got cooties. Give her a bath now instead of us giving her a bath later. Terry and Circles, I love Spy Castle. It is a great place to relax, but with this whole coronavirus going on, I will not be attending at all. I will not. So far as content, you guys, I've been talking to a lot of other content creators and joining people's lives, and I've been learning a lot of things. It's a channel called Pusa, Pusa, and they teach a lot of things there about the people doing all this sub for sub stuff. And I was on a live last night with I forgot his name. It's Mr. Something DIY, and we were all talking. And it's so true. Like when you're growing your channel, you want people to authentically come to your channel and watch what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that's networking. You know, everybody wants to get that 1,000 subs. Everybody wants to get the 4,000 watch hours. But you're not going to get that if you're doing sub for sub. Even if you're in these live streams where they're like, do it the right way, go to their channel, watch a video, like it, comment, you know, put their notification bell on. That doesn't mean anything, because you can have all these people notification bells on, still not going to go to their channel and watch it because what they have, you're not interested in. I honestly feel like when I go to these growth streams, if I go to somebody's page, I'm actually looking through your page. You don't normally see me every single person. I'm hearting saying I want to follow them, because I don't. I'm actually looking at your page and looking at your content. Like, what I like to look at this person's stuff. People that I follow, I want to look at your things. And I do put the notification bell on. I'm trying to grow, but I'm trying to grow family members, not subscribers. I want people to come back and watch the content that I have. And if you don't like my content, I want you to tell me in the comment section. I want you to give it a thumbs down. I want you to say, you made me come here and this is some trash shit. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? And the way YouTube is, I just read what you wrote, how YouTube is now. If you notice, people are losing subscribers. YouTube is doing a purge. So even the people that you've been going to their channels and you've been watching a short video and, you know, liking and turning on your notification, if you're not returning to their page and you had them for like 2 weeks, you don't have them anymore. YouTube is randomly purging people's page and getting rid of people. You know, they even do that to some people's lives. You know, it's more of the bigger channels, they do it too. I won't say bigger, more like if you have over 1K, like you'll have a live going on, like I'll have a live going on, and then it'll be like 20 people, 30 people, 40 people, 100, 200 people in a live. And it's like, I don't get people like that in my live. So you know what that is? That's the, what you call it? The bots coming in to monitor your channel. Also about the hold on, let me see what they say. On the growing channels, you get like 10 new family members talking about myself, I'll lose at least half by the next day. Yeah, that's true. It's either the person unsubscribed to you or YouTube took them away. Yep, it's true. And then, you know, what is it called? Let me see if I can do this on another tab. All right, so if I go over to my channel, no. If I go over to YouTube Studio, right? When I go to YouTube Studio, then go to your comment section. Vern taught me this. Vern taught me this. You have published comments, comments also that you haven't responded to. You have comments that are held for review, and then you have likely spam comments. And then you'll notice the people that's in the likely spam comments are the people that's doing the sub for sub. And the comments usually they're so short, they have nothing to do with your video because they're just saying, "Lovely video. Hi, new here, new subscriber. Hello, be my friend. Let's connect. Sub for sub. I love your channel. Make sure you subscribe back." They're saying things like that. And it's like YouTube sees that and they automatically take them away, especially if you don't have the time to go to your spam comments and the other ones and say, "Oh yeah, this is a good person." You know what I'm saying? That'll happen. So yeah, it's very true. And a lot of times after people hit their 1,000 subs, now it's time to grind for the watch hours. So then they're doing live after live after live. And that's the thing too. Listen, I rarely go live. I haven't been live in a while. When I do go live, I go to live because I'm driving to work. So I'll let you know what's going on with me because I don't have a community tab. And even though I put in my videos, you can follow me on Instagram, I'm not even good at doing my Instagram. I had to tell It's Nickalicious that It's Nickalicious and B&B Music congratulated me on something, and I didn't even see it because I'm barely up there because I'm working so much. You know what I'm saying? If I was at work now, I wouldn't be up here. I probably wouldn't even have made a video on the way to work. But like I'll put a video on the way to work just to let you know what's going on, what's coming up, if I have any videos coming out. You get to see what's going on around me a little bit, me interacting with my environment on the way to work. And then that's it. I have my alternate side parking chronicles, because I live in New York City and, you have to park on certain sides of the street during certain times of the day. So those are pretty adventurous, certain kind of people that you have to interact with the road rage and stuff like that, which I think are a little entertaining. So I'll record that. And then I've done some challenges, which I love the interaction with you guys when I'm doing a challenge. I like to edit videos. So sometimes editing is a pain in the butt, but I like to edit videos sometimes to zoom in on people's face and write little commentary, like when we did the Miracle Berry or the Bean Boozled challenge. But certain challenges, like we did like Satan's toe, the toe of Satan, and the cheese balls, those are things that are a little more entertaining that I like to have the lives, for. But other than that, I'm not really into going live because nobody's going to watch a live. And I hate when I'm in these live growth streams and people want you to subscribe to their channel. And like I said, I want to subscribe because I really want to watch what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person I am. I want to watch what you're doing. And when I go to your page and they're like, watch a short video, your last 20 videos are lives, 3-hour lives. Like, who's watching that? Who's watching that? You don't have any content, sis. Nothing. I have nothing I can watch. Not even an intro video to watch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not in a rush and I don't compare myself to other content creators. In the very beginning, I was, because it was people that I, kind of like started with when I was really on my grind with this. And I'm like around Christmas, around Vlogmas. And it's like, all right, I have this amount and they have this amount. All right, so we about to grow in this thing together. Let's go. We supporting. And then I see that they're getting higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And I'm like, hold up, we're like 300 people apart. And then I'm like, but I'm actually putting out content, like something that's funny, something that's informative. I'm sitting there editing and they're putting out a minute video, 10-second videos. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Or they're trying to draw in new YouTubers as a means to get views. They're not really being genuine. They're saying, hey, New YouTubers, come look at this video. If you like, comment, and subscribe, da 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 da. And that's all the video is about. So it's kind of like clickbaiting. And it's like I'm seeing these people numbers going up, and I'm like, do I have to clickbait people in order to get subscribers? Because that doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, after these people get these large numbers and they do get their 1,000 subscribers, some of them are posting things and then the views don't match. They're posting on community posts and the views don't match. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it make you reevaluate yourself. Like, am I doing something wrong? Or should I follow this person's formula? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I want to be myself. I want to have fun on this. From what I've learned from, I think, Pusa Push, what I've learned from them, you know, everything has to match. My channel originally, when I started way back, I wanted to do natural hair because that's what I was into. I had cut all my hair off. I was starting on this new journey. All I knew about was perms and getting your hair done at the Dominican salons where they blow dry the crap out of your scalp and put you under the blow dryer, and you have yourself a nice, you know, hair straight, and you know, you look cute or whatever. But then my hair started getting damaged and breaking off, and it wasn't as thick, it wasn't as long. So then I said, okay, I'm going to cut my hair off and I want to start on this new journey. It's new for me, so I'm learning. And I followed other YouTubers that I used to get knowledge from who had my type of hair. So then I used to do that, and then I wasn't being as consistent. I didn't have a child then, but I was working and having my own personal life and, you know, living life in my 20s. I was a young woman. And then, I mean, I'm still a young woman, but, you know, I was in my early 20s. And then I would make a video out of nowhere like, hey, guys, I'm updating you. What's going on? I'm going to post more. And then I never post, you know, and then it's like my channel was slowly growing without me even putting out content. Then I got pregnant. So then I'm like, all right, I'm plus size, even though Darlene said I ain't plus size, but I'm plus size and I'm pregnant. And every time you go online and you Google somebody being pregnant, it's always a slimmer woman. She has this nice round belly. And I didn't have that experience. I had a B, it's called a B belly, the way it's shaped because of the fat in your stomach. And I had that. And then I had to deal with the fact that I had gestational diabetes and I had preeclampsia. And this being my first baby, just vlogging what will go on pretty much week by week of what's going on with me having a baby. And then I stopped recording. And then I had my baby. I recorded maybe 4 videos updating. I couldn't even update back to back because I was a new mom. I was so focused on, you know, my baby and what was going on. I didn't have time to pick up my phone. And you know what's crazy? Back then, at that time, it wasn't that long ago. It was 2017. You can go live from your phone. You didn't have to have 1,000 subscribers. You could go straight live, you know, and it's like I was doing that. All right. So if you guys see my banner, it's just a picture of me. It doesn't reflect my channel. My icon picture is me and my daughter when she was like 2 months. She's 2 and like some months now, 2 years old and some months now. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like really a family channel. Now I talk about work. I talk about I do mukbangs. So my banner and my icon don't reflect what my channel is about. And I've learned that from Pusa. I have to make everything look good. And your about me has to be straight to the point. For people like Rissa, you have a GoFundMe. They were like, if you have that, don't put that in like the top 2 lines. You know, you got to put that further down because, or a PayPal, because you're telling the YouTube algorithm that your channel is about PayPal. Little tips like that I've learned. You know, I just sit back and watch, and I honestly take notes, and I'm like, I need to make my channel good for me because I'm having fun doing this YouTube. This shouldn't be a stressful thing where I'm like, I need 1,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? It should be fun. And I want to do it the right way because, like I said, just like you guys want us to come watch your stuff, I want the same thing. I want people to genuinely come watch my things and enjoy it. All right. I talk too much. Hold on. I read this already. Yeah. B&B said that's true. The comments has been such a mess for us. Same here, just vanish. We have found that the comments that we would think they would put in spam, they don't. Right. And vice versa. And vice versa. Some of the comments that I just looked at that I was telling you about, in my spam, somebody said, a great video from you. I am new to your channel and showing some love, right? Pretty much they're just writing this long thing because they just want to write a comment, right? But then you have somebody on my video where I said, why me, how I'm sick again. They said, oh, you sound so sick. I'm so sorry. I hope that you feel better. Take care of yourself. Take care of your blood pressure. So they actually watched my video. That was Kels. She actually watched my video and they put her comment in spam. And she left a genuine comment that had to do with my video. And she actually watched my video, you know. Terry says, I go live maybe once a week, but sometimes more, sometimes less. Hard when PC is messed up. And yeah, the watch hours are hard. So I go live here on StreamYard, but when I'm on my phone, I use something called the Prism app. I don't know if you have it. I have an Android. It works on Android and on iPhone. So I typed it in. That's the Prism app. You can go into your Play Store or your App Store and you can download it. It's free of charge. Sabrina, please. Oh my goodness. Editing takes a lot of time, but I do it. People are not YouTubers. People that are not YouTubers do not realize how hard we work on our vlogs and channels. Yes, that is so true. And it's like, I'm more of an Android person. It's very hard for me to use like an iPhone, right? Now, I have an iPad, Terry, and I use that to record, and I use iMovie. I purposely got an iPad so that I can do that, for the sole purpose of doing that, because at the time I just had a laptop. Me and my fiance have a laptop when we had Microsoft, HP, you know, laptops or whatever. So then for Christmas, he brought me an iMac computer. And I'm on this now. It's hard to use because I'm so used to HP computers. Every day I'm finding out new things of how to do things. Just to copy and paste is hard because with the mouse, I'm used to a left and a right side. It's just one button that you click with. And it's like all these little command button and V, command and C. And I can just, when I'm watching a video, I can either press J, K, or L. J is for going back 10 seconds. K is for pause. L is for going forward 10 seconds. Like, I'm learning everything little by little. And then on top of that, I'm trying to move everything into, what is this program, you guys? I'm having like the ultimate brain fart, but it's another program that I brought up to B&B Reels that I'm trying to learn how to use. And for some reason, the images and footage from my iPad, it won't work with this system. It only will work with the iMovie. And I really want to use this particular program because I know that my videos will be a whole lot better and I will be able to, edit them the way that I want with sound bites and, you know, stuff to make it funny, cut scenes and stuff like that. I can't really do that on my iPad. And then the iMovie that's on the iMac, oh my gosh, it's so different. It's like times 1,000. It's so many things you can do, but it's so overwhelming. And like I said, you can't right click or anything. Everything is like command button, F this, and you have to actually go to the file and edit tabs and pull things out. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to learn, you know, to try to do. It's kind of frustrating. Terry said, I've seen people going live overnight. They are sleeping and running the streams. LOL, I cannot do that. Sorry. It's kind of a waste to do that, actually, because YouTube is hip to that and they're actually taking it away. Listen, you think YouTube don't realize that we are putting hearts or pineapples or whatever behind somebody's name? They realize that. Doesn't matter what symbol you put saying that you're following somebody. YouTube knows everything. You know, at the end of the day, if you're not being genuine with your love, it's going to get taken away from the person or YouTube. If you're not being genuine with your channel so far as your watch hours, YouTube is going to take it away. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, unfortunately. Exactly. Rissa, I honestly feel like, Rissa, you look cute in your picture. I honestly feel like when you watch, it's hard to watch a live. I feel like I want to be in it when it's happening. I want to comment, you know, when it's happening. I don't want to sit back and watch it, especially if it's not entertaining, you know, where I feel like, oh, dang, I wish I was here. I want to comment right now. Like, if it's not like that, like, you know, it's not worth watching. It's pretty much a waste of time. And then I honestly thought, I was told that when you watch somebody live, that the views don't count. The views only count when you watching it when it's happening. I'm sorry, I'm rumbling, y'all. I'm hungry. I haven't had any breakfast yet. I'm sitting here eating a apple cinnamon rice cake. Do you ever do an edit video step by step? I was thinking about doing that. Devin actually helped me with this setup to do like reaction videos because I wanted to do those. And with that also, I can do stuff on the screen where I'm showing how to edit and do certain things. So I really was thinking about doing that. B&B said I thought about that too. Darlene, I really want to see you guys do a cooking video because you cook such beautiful meals. Like your presentation when you set it up for the camera too is so nice. That could be 2 videos for you. You know, you can record, you know, you making you and John's dinner, you know, you guys can record that and then you go live and, you know, we in your live popping all day, you know, and we watching that. So that's 2 things, you know, and then you teaching somebody how to cook something. No problem. Because I know you have an iPad. I'll try my best to do it. I may end up having to use my iMac to record me editing on the iPad because I use the actual iPad. You know what I'm saying? And the iPad I have, you know what's crazy? It doesn't have screen record, and it's the latest iPad. That's the thing I don't like about Apple products. I'm sorry. They do some backward stuff sometimes. I don't like that. Or, nah, I gotta do it like that. Yes. Yes, that does happen. Like you have to check those comments and you'll be like, oh my God. And even sometimes like with you, you're like, oh, I thought this person really, you know, liked my channel, and you don't see their comment. And then when you go to your spam, you're like, oh my God, I seen it. And it's been like a week or so. And then you go to their channel and it's like, they're already probably looking at you like, I commented, you know? You never responded. So even if you watch a live that's already recorded, they still get credit. No, that won't be too much because that's kind of a part of your brand. You're reviewing something. You're showing us, you know, you go out to different places. You know, show us these different restaurants that some people don't have, you know, the chance to go and visit, you know, and you let us know how the food is. And then you're making your own thing. You're reviewing, you know, your dinner and how you made it. That would be good. That wouldn't be too much at all. That would be really good. That's what I was told. That's why I brought it up. Where you going? Where you going? Huh? Why did you do that? That's not nice. Why did you do this? What are you doing all that for? You wasn't crying when you was mushing up the cat food in the water. Mommy told you no. You cannot do that. You're still stepping in it. I don't know why you're not listening to me. Come on. Stop. Have kids, they said. All right. You guys, I have to go because I have to give her a bath because she literally went back and did the same thing she did before. And now it's all over her skin. It is water and mushy cat food everywhere. Okay, so I will see you guys in the next video. I have some more videos coming out today. Rest, I have the no makeup challenge. I just have to finish editing that. And that's that. Thank you guys for coming to my live. Thank you for liking it. I hope I didn't like scare anybody. I just wanted to give everybody like the information that I found out. And that's that. Have a good day.